Hey guys, we are going to take another walk back in the swamp today. Kind of ominous, I just came out in the backyard and like 9 ravens took off and they were cawing and screaming and... I don't trust those buggers. Today we're going to go back over towards the creepy corner and down that way to where, the lost hiker poles were, heading off towards the southwest. We've been spending the last few days over here with the pack sack that we found, which is southeast. And I didn't hear any knocks or anything strange in that part of the forest. So we're gonna go back over to where we actually got quite a few knocks last time we were in here on this side. So Gage and I are gonna go check it out. And I mean, it's fall. Things happen around here in the fall. So let's see what's happening. Well, I can still hear the ravens. They're over behind Tom somewhere. Very distant now. Got a bit of red happening here in the trees up above me. Fall is starting. It's actually quite chilly. I'm cold, even with this sweatshirt on right now. It's probably about 8 degrees Celsius. It's a cool morning. This is the time of year where we start capturing knocks and whistles. Can't explain it. I never see anything. It's frustrating as hell, to be honest. You guys know I get frustrated. We've almost quit how many times? I can hear the ravens over there. Got a little biplane flying over the swamp here. I'm not sure what he's looking for, but he's made a big circle and he's going back again. I guess it could be that time of year. We always talk about this. I believe it's usually in the fall when we start recording this on the channel. Maybe looking for grow ops out here in the swamp areas. I don't know. They're not going to find mine. I can guarantee you that. Because I don't have one. What were you guys thinking? You guys were thinking I was going to say it was that well hidden? Nope, I don't have one or need for one. Sam Squanch would just get into my crop anyway. Pretty sure. Gage is checking something out in here. Hey, what are you sniffing? What is that? I mean, that's pretty big. Definitely something stepped here. Maybe here as well. It's not defined. It's definitely not footprintish. If it is, it's the front half of a footprint. And again, I see one half print and one scuff, you know, here a little behind it. It could be something else, but nothing else, like not a set of footprints. So I don't know what that is. And Gage just walked right over it. Gage just did that right there. But that's what I was looking at. That's an original whatever. Something stepped there, and then this here. And again, nothing in front of it. Maybe something here. You know, actually, yeah, you know, actually, look at this. There is another print right here. But again, it doesn't look long. I don't think. It's very hard to tell. Maybe heel and a front. Am I stretching it? Am I seeing something that's not really here? Do you guys see a heel print right there? And then the front of a foot right there? With possible toes? That's 8 inches there. So that would be like 13 inches. And we'll just take another look at this one here because, I mean, there could be the heel would have been, there's a root right here. And then like the front of a foot could be there, but again, I don't see totally definitive. Without getting a clear print in mud, you know, I think it's just a stretch of the imagination to call those footprints. You know, I mean, it's definitely something. And Gage was in here sniffing, and that's what brought me off the trail to check this out, because he was like on alert. I could see he was like looking like, what's that? And then he was sniffing all around here. So something definitely walked through here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Just a stretch of my imagination. So, if you guys are watching the other channel, Unfrequented World, you will know that I met a new friend, Doug, who has some old properties that we've been metal detecting. Well, if you haven't seen those videos yet, they're coming up. And Doug is an interesting character. He actually witches, okay? For water, you know, hold the rods in your hand and where they cross and where they point. And he actually witches for native graves as well. And he gave me a little lesson yesterday. I didn't record any of it, but he said, we're going to get together and we're going to go out and we'll go to a possible cemetery or somewhere where we know there's graves. And he said he will demonstrate and show me the witching and how it works. Like we did it right at his old farm yesterday. And there was definitely a couple anomalies. Like he says, you know, he thinks there's water running across the front of the old farmhouse and that the rods crossed. And he said, here, you try it. And I did it. And we repeated it like 6-7 times. The rods crossed every time we got to the same place. There's something there. I don't know if it's an energy, a magnetism. What is it? How do these rods work? I don't know. But Doug was going into all kinds of detail about the graves. Like we also saw these rods both point in the same direction. Okay? So he told me that that's where there's flowing water. And so we crossed. There was another spot. They crossed. And in a different place, they both pointed in the same direction. And if you guys remember, back here at the creepy corner, I just had cut some, I don't know, I forget what kind of wood, what kind of sticks it was, hazel or something I cut. And they did the same thing. They both swung towards the creepy corner granite. So there is something to this, and maybe our new friend Doug can help us unravel the mystery of witching. And he is going to take us out and give us a lesson. And I will put that either on the other channel or on this channel. You'll see it at some point. I'll show you guys the beauty of using the camcorder on these trips. That's probably 300 yards across to the far side of that swamp. We can zoom right in there. Couple of ravens going over the far side of the swamp there. Different ones than we put up in my yard. Those all went kind of to the north. These are actually heading from the south to the north as well, but I don't know why the ravens are moving today, so many of them. I literally just shut the camera off, started to walk across the swamp, and I heard a knock behind me. Back from where we just came, from where those footprints were in that area. I don't know why I shut the camera off, but I was going to put my head down and just hike across this swamp real quick, right? I can't film everything all the time. I literally just finished showing you guys ravens going across there, and then I heard a knock. Here comes another plane. Okay, so I'm not gonna walk across the swamp. I clearly heard a knock. We're gonna go back towards the creepy corner and to where these tracks were, real slow, and I'm just gonna listen. There's another plane. So the first one's just crossing, there comes another one. Okay, that's crazy unusual. I mean, the first one wasn't even out of sight, and the second one's coming across the swamp. Now, that might have been the one that was circling earlier. I don't know. What does it mean? I don't know. Probably nothing. I don't know, guys. It's like Gage smells something. The sniffer just keeps going and he keeps sniffing. See, look at him. He's sniffing. Gage definitely smells something. He's doing it again right beside me. Nose just going. He hasn't barked or growled or anything, so I have to assume it's not a threat. I don't know. I'm trying to make my way down here where I can see what was behind that spruce, but it's thick. I don't see anything. It's really thick. Something's walked through the grass here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Right where Gage is going. I can see right here. See where the grass is all pushed down? Great, and it's going right towards that, behind that spruce. Somewhere in here. Could be anything. Could be deer, could be bear, could be moose, could be a Sam Squanch. I heard something. I think Gage heard it too. He definitely heard it. So friggin' thick though. Well, I don't... I knew that was in my mouth. Big spider. I was gonna say I don't feel too bad. I don't feel too sketched out right now, but That's a different kind of full body shiver. Oh, I don't like spiders. I'm gonna make my way back to the creepy corner. We'll stop there for a little bit and just listen. I just heard another knock. In the same area that we heard the first one, which I didn't capture. We were recording. Oh, full body shiver. That scared me. You know, this gets old, right? I know there's something here. I can hear it. We record it. I never see it. I can feel it though. Now, the hair on the back of my neck is just standing up. It's so thick in there. But that's where it came from, like right in there. I can hear another plane coming back over the swamp behind us. Oh, partridge. That scared me. There was a big old partridge right there. Just flew. That's funny. Gage didn't even look over there, or. And it is partridge season, man. I'm gonna have to start bringing the gun back here. Now, here comes that plane again. Awful hard to feel like you're having a nice secluded walk in the woods, you know, just you and nature when all these planes are buzzing around. I don't know what's going on today. I'm gonna head back to the house, guys. I recorded another 8-9 minutes there. I'm sure we got the second knock. You guys would have heard it by now. I would have replayed it for you. Oh, I did just get a weird full body shiver right there. I don't know why. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. I just got a wave of full body shiver. Oh.